Welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to be building a table to put our projects on that we're working on. We have our workbench pretty much done here, but it'd be nice to have a table to build things on, and we'll put wheels under it so when we're done working on stuff we can roll the table out of the way. It'll have 4x4 legs, and we'll see what kind of top we put on it. For now, let's measure our wheels that we got here. These wheels measure about 5¼ inches tall. We want our finished height to be the same height as this workbench. So let's go get our 4x4s cut. This height here is 38¼ inches. So if we hang our measuring tape off the bottom, 5¼ to compensate for the wheels. Right there's 5¼ Come up here and make a mark at 37. Did I say that measure was? 38¼ So yeah. We'll come up here and go 37¼ Hang off 5¼ 37¼ Right there. I almost forgot how nice a workbench is and a chop saw instead of having to cut everything with a skill saw. There we go. Our table is going to be 6 foot by 3 foot, or maybe 3 foot by 5 foot. I'm not sure yet. So I'll go ahead and cut the 3 foot pieces. We'll need 4 pieces that are 3 foot long. Okay, we got our legs cut and our top pieces cut. We're going to start notching them together. I think before I do that, I'm going to run some of these through the table saw to make sure they're all exactly the right width. They vary just a little bit. That one's 3 5/8, and there's 3.5 heavy. I think we'll run them through the table saw just to true them up a little bit. This is lumber that I cut when I first got the mill, and I wasn't quite sure how to do some of the stuff. So it's not quite as good as the stuff I'm producing now, but we'll make it work. So let's run it through the table saw and straighten it up a little bit. We're going to end up making them all 3¼ Most of them are 3.5 now, or just over 3.5. But there's one that's a little bit narrow, so we'll just knock them all back. Cut both sides off to make them nice and smooth. Give it a nice finished look. These are just straight off the band mill. They're fairly smooth, but they could be smoother. I think we get a better product in the end if we do it like this. bit right here yet. Yeah, I think that'll fit good. Here we'll come in from the top. Just do this side first. Pop that off. Looks like our mark was off just a little bit. So we'll leave that on to make it sit right. If we need to take it off later, we can. I think we'll be fine. Leave it like that. There we go. We drill down about a ½ inch. Give the screws something to bite into. We'll put one in for now, and we'll check it for square. Like that. Come over here, do the same thing. Seven and a half both ways, so that means we're square. One thing about building things with notches and stuff like this, you make it square and your notches are all square, it makes it a really strong structure. Not only do you have screws holding it in place, but you have actual wooden, the notches and stuff really help hold it straight too. If you do it right, it can't move anyway, even if it wants to. We've got two of them there. Okay, there's the end of our table. This will kind of give you how strong a table like this is with this kind of connection. With a notch in like that, we're about an inch out of square, and I can't pull it by hand. We'll have to put a strap on it. See if we can pull it. 68. Actually, just a hair too far. Just pull it just a little bit. There we're dead on 68.5. Here we are. 68.5 shy. Let's give it one click. 68.5, right on. Yeah, we're within a 16 inches square. Let's measure it again just for fun. 68.5. Shy. Yeah, that's so close to perfect. Plenty close enough for what we're doing. To add some stability to the cart, we're going to add some corner braces like that. Got this one cut already. I'll have to notch this out to accept that in there. Reset our depth for the other one. Put that just right there. Okay, now we'll cut that one, and that brace should fit right in there. There's two reasons we cut our brace like this. We want the thicker part down here because there's, plenty of space there. But up here, if we'd have made it the full thickness, we'd only have about a ½ inch up here. So by notching it like that, we can fit in there better. This shoulder against that will give it extra strength. So we'll get this cleaned out and see how it fits. There we go. I think that's all the braces we're going to need. I think the next thing to do is put the wheels on. So let's get her flipped over. Looks like we'll need to find some washers. Set it up in there real nice.